The drums of war thundered across the plains of Kalinga. Smoke clawed its way into the sky as the earth trembled beneath thousands of marching feet. War elephants roared, their tusks gleaming like weapons forged by the gods themselves. At the center of it all stood a man, unyielding, unshaken, and feared across the Indian subcontinent. Ashoka. He was no ordinary king. He was a storm wrapped in flesh, a conqueror whose ambition burned brighter than the sun. Kingdom after kingdom had fallen before him, their banners torn, their rulers bent to his will. Yet Kalinga stood defiant. And today it would fall.
Advance!
Advance! Ashoka's voice cut through the chaos like a blade. The Mauryan army surged forward. Arrows darkened the sky. Steel met steel. The clash was relentless. Soldiers screamed, elephants crushed men beneath their massive feet, and the river nearby slowly turned red. Hours passed, then silence. Victory. Kalinga had fallen. Ashoka rode slowly across the battlefield, his horse stepping over lifeless bodies. His face, once fierce with determination, began to change. The roar of battle had faded, replaced by something far heavier. A child clung to the body of his fallen mother, crying into the dust. An old man crawled, reaching for a son who would never rise again. Women wailed. The wounded begged for water or death. Ashoka stopped. For the first time in his life, he truly saw. Not enemies. Not rebels. People. His people. The wind carried the scent of blood and ash. It filled his lungs, suffocating him, not as a king, but as a man. "What have I done?" he whispered. No one answered. Only the cries of the broken remained. The victory felt hollow. The throne he sought to strengthen now seemed built on bones. That night, Ashoka could not sleep. The faces of the dead haunted him. Their voices echoed in his mind. The glory of conquest had turned into a curse he could not escape. By dawn, something inside him had shattered. Or perhaps awakened. He summoned his generals. "There will be no more wars," he declared. They stared in disbelief. This was Ashoka, the conqueror, the unstoppable force. And yet, his voice carried a weight they had never heard before. "I have won Kalinga," he said slowly, "but I have lost myself." He stepped down from the path of bloodshed and turned toward something far greater, peace. Ashoka embraced a new way of life, guided by compassion, justice, and the teachings of nonviolence. The same man who once commanded armies now sought to heal the wounds he had created. He built roads, planted trees, and raised pillars carved with messages of unity and kindness. His empire did not shrink, it grew stronger, not through fear, but through respect. The warlord had become a guardian. The conqueror had become a protector. And the name Ashoka, once spoken in terror, was now remembered with reverence. Because the greatest victory he ever achieved was not over a kingdom, but over himself.